This video is about CELPIP Writing Task 2, Survey Response. So today's session is going to be a little different. Instead of me just talking to you, I want you to treat this as a workshop. That means grab a pen, open your notes, and actually write things down as we go. We are diving into CELPIP Writing Task 2, the survey response. Now I know this part of the test trips up a lot of people. Some think it's just choosing an option. How hard can it be? And others think, oh no, this is an essay. I have to sound academic. But both are wrong. This is about writing like a clear, polite, professional Canadian adult, not a university professor, not a Twitter troll, just someone who can express an opinion convincingly and respectfully. By the end of this video, you will have a step-by-step formula plus a real sample response that can push you from that frustrating level 7 or 8 up to level 9 plus. Got it? Sounds good, isn't it? Let's dive in. Okay, let's start with the basics. This task 2 will give you a short survey, usually at work, in your neighborhood, or in your community, and you will see two options. What you have to do is you have to pick one clearly and you have to give reasons and examples for that one you have chosen. Stay polite and be professional. That's it. But here's the catch, examiners are not just checking if you picked option A or B, they're asking, can you organize your thoughts logically? Do you use a variety of vocabulary? Is your tone appropriate for a public survey? And is your message easy to follow? In short, they are testing your real world communication, not your academic essay writing. Got it? Let's see some of the mistakes that you need to be really aware of. The first mistake, no clear opinion. Some people write 150 words but never clearly say, I choose option A. They just dance around. Don't do that. Okay? And the second mistake is being too emotional. I hate this idea. It's terrible. Nobody will like it. That's not persuasive, that's a rant. And mistake three, too short or robotic. Option B is better because it saves money. Thank you. That's underdeveloped. No depth, no examples, then you will not get good scores. And mistake four, copying the prompt. If the survey says installing cameras or hiring security guards, don't just write, I think installing cameras is better than hiring guards. You have to add your own phrasing. Remember, examiners have read thousands of these. If you sound generic, you will blend in. If you sound natural and specific, then you will stand out. Okay, now here's the fresh formula that I want you to practice. It's simple but yet powerful. Step 1, circle the keywords. You have to look at the prompt, highlight the choices and the real issue. Is it about safety or cost or convenience? You have to highlight your choices and you should be aware of the real issue. Step 2, you have to choose quickly. Pick your side right away. You should not overthink. A confident answer always beats a confused one. Okay? And step 3, write a clear opinion sentence. Your very first line should be, I strongly prefer option A because, or I support the idea of option B since. So that should be your first line. You have to state your opinion clearly in the beginning of the paragraph itself. Then step 4, 2 to 3 solid reasons. This is very important. Each reason equals to one paragraph. So you have to use real lifestyle examples, mini stories, or golden. And step 5, compare politely without attacking. Show why your choice is more practical, but you need to show it in a very polite way. For example, while option A may help in some cases, option B is more affordable and sustainable. It's just an example, okay? And step 6, wrap up smoothly. Restate your choice and you have to leave a positive and a hopeful tone. Here is a survey question. Your city is deciding how to reduce traffic congestion downtown. And option A, build more underground parking lots. Option B, expand the public bus system. So you have to choose your option, write about 150 to 200 words. Choose one option, explain your reasons, and give examples. If you want, you can just pause the video, try to read the question, understand the scenario, and try to choose your own option and be ready with your response. Now, I'll move on to my response. So, this is my response. Hi, City Planning Committee. Thank you for inviting feedback on this important issue. I strongly support expanding the public bus system rather than building additional parking lots. Firstly, better public transport reduces the number of cars on the road. If buses are frequent, affordable, and reliable, many commuters will leave their cars at home. This not only eases congestion but also lowers pollution. For example, in my own workplace, several colleagues already use the express bus and they save both time and money compared to driving. Secondly, building more parking simply encourages more cars. It is a short term fix that does not address the root problem. Cities like Vancouver, Toronto have proven that investing in buses, subways, and cycling paths is a more sustainable solution. Lastly, an expanded bus network benefits everyone, not just car owners. Students, seniors, and families without vehicles would gain greater mobility and independence. For these reasons, I believe improving public transport is the smarter long term choice. I look forward to seeing progressive steps taken by our city. Sincerely, and you can write your name. Okay, I'll tell you why this response will give you level 9 plus. First one is content and coherence. The opinion is stated in the first line. If you see here, I strongly support expanding the public bus system rather than building additional parking lots, right? And we have given three strong reasons, each in its own paragraph. If you see the flow, it's very logical. First, we have mentioned about the congestion, then about the sustainability, and finally about the inclusivity. So the content and coherence are in place. The second one is vocabulary. If you see the words like short term fix, root problem, greater mobility, these are good vocabularies that we have used in the writing. And no repetition of the words like good or bad. We have given variety with precision. And if you come to readability, we have smooth transitions. We have used transitions such as firstly, secondly, lastly, right? And the paragraphs are short and clean, easy for the examiner to read. And about the task fulfillment, word count 192 words overall, which is the perfect range for the writing. And if you see the tone, it's very polite and civic minded. And we are ending with a forward looking conclusion. Got it? Okay, now let's see some of the final tips that work. First one, you have to think like a Canadian, polite, reasonable, community focused. And you need to write within the word limit. That's the sweet spot. Example 180 to 200 words. Rephrase the question. Don't copy every word. And collect mini stories from your life, news, or friends. They make your writing real. And remember, you can plan for 2 minutes before writing, which saves you from messy paragraphs. Got it? So that's all for today's video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more self-help tips. See you in the next video. Bye bye.